What's up, everybody? Happy Monday, November 21st. We have 1.5 days left before Thanksgiving break. As always, want to remind you to be a pro. We are pros here at Middle School North. We are positive, respectful, and take ownership for our learning and for our environment. Birthdays. We have a long list of birthdays. Today is our last day for announcements before we leave for break. Thanksgiving break. Shout out to everyone on the list, including the one and the only Mrs. Thompson. Hope you all have wonderful birthdays, and we will start back with our birthdays on Monday of next week. High school sporting event students, middle school students must have a parent with them to attend high school sporting events. They must stay with you the whole time. Middle school sporting events, if you choose to attend and support your fellow middle school cruisers, you must remain seated in the gym, except for if you need to get up to use the restroom or go to concessions. You cannot hang out, no loitering in the halls or outside concessions or the restroom or outside of the building. If you're attending the game, you need to be seated in the gym. And then you must leave immediately when the games are done, which means calling your ride early so that they're there for you when the game is over. Students, we talked about this a few times already, but I want to remind you that if you see something or you hear of something that seems unsafe, make sure that you let an adult know so that we can help. You can do this by simply talking to a teacher. You can come down to the office. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, filling out the I need to see form. We're usually pretty quick on at least seeing those, even if we don't get to them right away. For something like this, that would be an exception. But please make sure you let an adult know if you see or hear of something unsafe. Tomorrow is the Glow Dance. All right, make sure you wear neon and white. It's going to be a great time. I'm very much looking forward to it. Probably the best dancer in the whole school, Mr. Eaton. Mr. Eaton will probably bust a move or a kneecap or something tomorrow during the dance. Remember, cafeteria, make sure you're cleaning up after yourself. It is your school. It's your cafeteria. We all share it together, so make sure that you are doing your part to keep it clean. Students, remember, you are responsible for your Chromebooks. Please take good care of them. All right, joke of the day. Why did the old man fall in the well? He did not see that well. All right, Power of the Pen for today is canceled. If you are a typical Power of the Pen attendee, make sure you have a ride home today as it is canceled. Tomorrow, remember, tomorrow, I said this the end of last week, tomorrow's lunch is only pizza. They're going to have some turkey pepperoni because we know some people don't eat pork. So if you want lunch tomorrow, it will be pizza here at school. If you don't want that, feel free to bring something of your own. Health and safety tip, don't touch people. If you need to see a counselor or principal, please fill out the I need to see form. We would love to help you. Students, you're doing a great job continuing to complete your iReady each and every morning. Please keep that up. We're going to have some PBIS raffles coming up on December 2nd. We'll be raffling off a computer mouse, 10 points per entry, and 5 Canes gift cards. Those are 10 points per entry with 5 winners of Canes gift cards. And then the big one, December 15th, before we leave for winter break, we'll be raffling off a Nintendo Switch Lite and a $50 Nintendo gift card. And that's a 50-point entry for that massive raffle on December 15th. Some shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Jan Carlos for sitting with me when I was by myself. And he is always so kind to me. He is such a great friend. That's from an anonymous student. And a shout out to Miss Bott's focus class. You all worked hard and did an amazing job today. You were all amazing in the definition of pros. It's from Miss Bott. Great job, Miss Bott's focus class. A shout out to Miss Nyrope because even though she is petty, she is a nice teacher, and I was told that it would be okay to include that on the announcements. I sit by her in 5th period and enjoy bothering her because she is nice to talk to, from an anonymous student. All right, if you have a shout out to share, you can send those to me. I will happily include those on the announcement. Students, I want to remind you that want to is an appropriate way to say that you want to do something. Wanna is not. Please do not email me and say, I wanna give a shout out, WANNA. I will say, I wanna delete your email. Please make sure that you are proofreading your emails before you send them. E plus R does equal O each and every day. Focus on your response to events. That's all you control, is how you respond to things that happen to or around you. Positive responses tend to lead to positive outcomes, but really all that we control is our own choices and how we respond. As this is our last announcements before we leave for Thanksgiving break, I want to share with you a famous painting of Thanksgiving dinner. This is from Norman Rockwell in 1941. I'm sure that Mrs. Smith Owusu can provide more context and details. I have never had a Thanksgiving that looks like this. I don't know if some of you have, but I have not. I think this is an important time of year for us to give thanks to whatever we have in our lives, things that are going well. Of course, we would always like for things to be better in some ways, but we are all we can all be grateful and thankful for things or people in our life that are there for us, that we can rely on. So whatever that means to you, make sure that you are giving thanks and expressing your gratitude for the people and things in your life that have helped you along the way. And if no one has told you yet today, you are loved. You belong here at Middle School North. You have all of the tools to be successful. We want to help you use those tools. I hope that you have not only a marvelous Monday, but a terrific Thanksgiving break. And as always, it is great to be a cruiser.